Hey everybody, welcome to another show of the Pokétalk. I am your professor, Raz, and joining me today is my lovely assistant,
Yusaikthewolf.
and her assistant.
SoraTenjou777.
Yes. Alright, standard rules, if you haven't heard the first two, you're looking for standard stuff, Cerebi, Smogon, Bulbapedia, various other forums. Yeah, go look for them, okay? Enough said. We're here to give you basics, give you a freaking analysis, and give you what you need to work with. And this is on a beginner level, because if you can learn it on a beginner level, you know what you need to do on the advanced level. So today, we're going to start with a Stantler. Now, why are we starting with a Stantler, you may ask? Don't ask me. The generator that hates us. So, Sora, talk to me. What's your first initial thoughts on Stan?
Stantler was never really a Pokemon I was really interested in. I don't know much about its stats because, well, I never really cared, and it's a reindeer. I don't think Pokemon when I think reindeer. I think of Santa or Delibird.
If you hear a microwave, my roommate's doing food, but that's all good. Alright, what about you, Yusaike?
Okay, I'm sorry, but first initial reaction, what the fuck? What is this thing? It's got like a droopy dog face, the body of some retarded horse, and then just some huge ass testicle for a tail. What the fuck? Not to mention its freaking tuning fork antlers. What is this thing? Why?
And, hey, I can get radio stations with those. Alright, let's get started and talk about its stats first, because apparently that's where we're at. Ah, damn, my ear hurts on that one. Damn, it hurts so bad. Well, first things first. It's mediocre all the way around. It does have a somewhat okay attack, somewhat okay speed, but it's not gonna freaking bring home the bacon. Let's be honest here. So, if you're looking for a Stantler, you're using it for lulz for the most part. Excuse me. So let's talk about moves on the leveling side of the house. First off, it learns Hypnosis. Already, you putting people to sleep at level 10. You can learn Calm Mind at level 27, but again, its special attack's not that great. Though it can learn Zen Headbutt and Takedown, 21 for Takedown, level 38 for Zen Headbutt, and it also learns Jump Kick at level 43. Yes, this motherfucker can kick people in the motherfucking face. But its last move, Me First, is nothing to write home about. So let's talk about TMs. It can learn Psyshock. Yeah, I'm surprised. It can learn Psyshock. It can learn Solar Beam, Thunderbolt, Thunder. And it can learn Earthquake. Yes, Reindeer can also use Earthquake. Psychic, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Charge Beam. That's right, we got Charge Beam. Retaliate. Yes, this motherfucker can retaliate as well as use the Giga Impact. Surprisingly, it can use Thunder Wave. And while charged, so it does have some answers. But for fighting types, it can learn Psychic moves, and with Zen Headbutt being one of the most reliable, I ain't gonna lie, it actually covers. Now, for egg moves, oh yes, it can learn Double Kick, but why use Double Kick if you have a Jump Kick? You have Mega Horn, yes, for you grass motherfuckers out there, Mega Horn will fuck your world up. That's right, it too can use Bug moves. So if you got a Psychic or Dark type, you best beware, Mega Horn is coming to a face near you. Let's see, if you're talking about Black and White 2 tutored moves, yes, the motherfucker can bounce. It can use Gravity. Yes, right. If you fly in the air, you got grounded. It can learn Magic Room, which, strangely enough, it loses Pokemon loses hold items. Okay, I got freaking leftovers. Okay, here's a Magic Room. For 5 turns, you won't gain any health. Fuck your couch. No Life Orb, no leftovers, no Choice Scarf, no Choice Band, no Choice Specs. It sucks to be you. No leftovers either. Yeah, it sucks to be you. You got Signal Beam, which is often a good thing. You got Uproar, which, nothing outside of stuff. Dream World ability, it learns Skill Swap. It can learn Sucker Punch as a move tutor on Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum. Yeah, you can get a free hit in. It can learn Nightmare on XD, which okay. When are you gonna ever see a Nightmare freaking a Freddy Stantler or Freddy Krueger Stantler? Seriously.
What a obscure reference.
Yeah, giving motherfuckers the nightmare. Close your eyes. A nightmare
Let's
is
just
coming.
give it a fedora and the striped sweater.
Amen to that. Well, talking about
I think we found a new. I was just about to say, I think we found a new ROM hack.
Well, talking on abilities, most notably, it does have Intimidate, which that's good for all you physical beatsticks out there. Oh, we're bringing this Conqueror. Okay, let's give it a stage lower first before we do anything else. There is the Frisk attack, which, brutally honest, if it gets Frisk, that means, okay, I can see what you have. Oh, you're scarfed. Hi. Bye. And of course, if you manage to get one from Dream World, which is one of the first things out there, you can get Sap Sipper, which you get hit with a grass move, your attack is raised. Okay. Okay, you can write home about that. That's about it. So, after hearing what you got, any you want to add to that, Sora?
The only thing I can think of is, even though it has its alright abilities, it's still all around mediocre. The only benefit I could think to having, or not necessarily having, but well, seeing a Stantler is if it could trip Ash and Turtwig's balls off. Anyone who's seen that episode, thank you for laughing.
What about you, Yusaike?
I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't.
Damn.
I really wouldn't use this one. I would not. I would not recommend it. I would not use it. And the thing looks like weird. Its appearance alone makes me want to stay away from it. And then you hear about its moves, and you're just like, oh, no.
So, Sora, give me a rating, please.
I have to rate it a solid 3.
Not even I was going to go that low.
Its stats are nothing to look at. Its appearance is Snoresville. Its attacks are Snoresville. It's all around mediocre on a stick. Well, 2 sticks.
Ooh, that was real. That was dirty. All right, Yusaike, what are you gonna give it?
I'm giving it a 5.
All right, you know what I'm about to say. Explain yourself.
It's just lie. Just stop making Pokemon like this, people. Just stop. Don't do it. If you get an idea in your head and you think it sounds good at the time, check with the fans first. God, what is this monstrosity?
Me. I'm giving it a 4. Yeah, I'm giving it a 4. It fails at life. Honestly, if I see it, it's only worth 1 attack point on the efforts on the EV list. No. Sure, it has moves to cover its ass, but it's nothing to write home about. Let it not knock out a Conqueror and Infernape. Its whole world is getting fucked over. Honestly. And of course, shiny or non-shiny, Sora, you need not apply.
I'm sorry, but why are you even asking the question for Stantler? I mean, it's shiny as fucking green. What animal is fucking green in nature like that?
The Grinch.
The Grinch. Oh God!
It does kind of look like the Grinch. Its face.
It does. That's actually pretty damn scary. But you're right. You're right. That was dumb. That was
a dumb question.
That was really a dumb question.
Let's move on before I explode.
Not a problem. You know, you might explode on this one. Amoonguss! That's right. A new grass poison type in the form of a Pokeball-shaped mushroom. Amoonguss!
Let's stop you right there. What the fuck is this shit?
You agree on the move?
Continue.
Yes. Sora, first thoughts, please.
Well, as far as a mushroom-looking Pokemon, I really do think that Paris and Parasect did a lot better job at this. The whole Pokeball disguise thing wasn't very original, considering Voltorb already did it in first generation. And this thing really pissed me off, because when I thought I was going to get an item, and for how difficult it was just to get the damn thing, I get this fucker. It really pissed me off.
Oh my god.
Although I gotta admit, its pre-evolution is kind of cute.
Oh my god. Wow, so much hate for this. Alright, go ahead, Yusai.
I think you heard my initial impression. What the fuck, people? Really? Really? What did I just fucking say about the Stantler? If you have an idea in your mind, check with someone who knows their shit first. What the fuck? Just what the fuck, man?
Alright, so...
What do you gotta say, Professor?
Alright, let me get started before we get to knocking people in the head. Amoonguss. HP whore. Yes, it is an HP whore. Outside of being an HP whore, stat-wise, that's about it. It's mediocre all across the board. It doesn't even break 300 at its best day. I ain't gonna lie. This shit ain't scaring shit. You ain't scaring me with a freaking... you ain't scaring me. With a 2x to fire, 2x to ice, a 2x to flying, a 2x to psychic. Yeah, you ain't scaring shit. But let's talk moves, okay? For moves, it doesn't really get any good shit until level 28 when it's still freaking... What the fuck is its pre-evolutionary form? Just so I can know what the fuck it is. Oh, a fungus, yeah. When it's a fucking fungus, it gets freaking... Giga Drain, and at level 32 it learns Toxic. Okay, not bad, not bad. It learns Synthesis. It learns Synthesis at 35. It can learn Spore at level 72. Okay, it can put people to sleep guaranteed. All right, all right. It has some hope. It has some hope. It can learn Venom Shock as a TM, and yes, if you don't know what Venom Shock is, if it's poison, it doubles. So it's 130 with accuracy 100. If you can poison a motherfucker, steel types don't apply. It can learn Rain Dance. It can learn Solar Beam. It can learn Sludge Bomb. It can learn Sludge Bomb. It can learn Sunny Day, which surprisingly enough is good. It can learn Energy Ball and Grass Knot. You're running the mill Psychic, Grass Poison type. Then we have the egg moves, which not a damn thing on egg moves. So let's move on. For Black and White 2 tutored moves, if you want to really get sneaky, you can go with the foul play. For all those people who want to be like, oh, I'm a DD! Okay, you're going to DD? Here's some foul play. Shut your motherfucking mouth, motherfucker. Here's some foul play. Go about your business. It can also learn Giga Drain as a tutored move, but why do that if you can just learn it before it evolves? Okay? As for abilities, actually, they're not that bad. Actually, Amoonguss actually can freaking cause some problems. There's Effect Spore. If it gets hit with a physical attack, it's a 10% chance that you get paralyzed, poisoned, or sleep when using that attack, which means 1 out of every 10 attacks, your ass is fucked. But the second ability, which is its freaking Dream World ability, which is Regenerator, is what I like it for. When it switches out of battle, it can gain up to 33% of its maximum hit points. I've already told you that it's an HP whore. So if you see like you're getting scared, oh, is that half health? Oh no, wait, I'm switching the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's out. If you got the eject button, you can quickly switch out and you get a safe switch in. Provided there's no self-rock, then work it how you want to work it, alright? So, after hearing what you've heard, talk to me, Sora. Any other comments?
As you said, its abilities are decent. Its weaknesses are a little difficult to look at, but it seems like it's an alright Pokemon in general. The only thing I truly recommend it for is for starters, though, unfortunately.
And what about you, Yusaike?
I would not recommend it. I just don't think that I think that if you try, like, if you're not like if you're not a person like our good friend Razier, then you're probably not gonna figure out the proper shit to do with this fucking Among Us. So yeah.
So, what is your rating, Sora?
I'll have to give it probably a 6. Solid.
Okay, explain yourself.
Kind of like Deerling, it has mediocre stats, but Among Us can also stand its ground with its abilities and its special attacks. And as you said before, it's a health whore. And I also upped it because, in my personal opinion, it's slightly more visually appealing than the Stantler.
What about you, Yusaike?
I'm gonna have to go with Sora on this one, a 6. It really is a mediocre Pokemon, and it could have been more well thought out.
Well, you know what? I think this is the first Pokemon we can actually agree on. I'm gonna give it a 6 as well. Despite having some great abilities, most of the time you see the Mungus, you're just gonna freaking... Where's my fucking stick and fire? Burn it with fire! Yeah! I can eat the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. It looks like it can be eaten if you give it the right amount of... If you give it the right spices and shit. But, truth of the matter is, outside of a few good moves, it's really not gonna... It's not scaring shit. Again, its stats, like I said, ain't scaring shit. Alright.
You heard it from the horse's mouth, people. That's 666. Don't use it. Although I must comment, I do like the shiny better, just because it looks a little less tacky.
I ain't gonna lie, the shiny actually looks pretty good on this one.
I like blue.
Well, I'm not a big fan of blue, but I kind of like how they used it this time. What about you, Sora? Normally I don't ask, but maybe you have a different opinion here.
It's alright. It's nothing really wowing me, but it's a blue Pokeball, so I guess that's alright. But I could just do that with paint, so...
Yeah. Do you think that's what they did with this Pokemon? They're just like, click. Eureka!
One of the lazier shinies, if you ask me.
And last but not least, we're gonna work with Tyranitar. Yes, Big Daddy Ty. Sora, your first response, please.
Well, when I was a child, Tyranitar was one of my favorite Pokemon in the third generation. Third generation, right?
Second, actually.
Really?
Yep.
I thought it was only in the third generation. It was personally one of my favorite Pokemon, and it's just a powerhouse. I mean, look at it. It looks like something that belongs in Jurassic Park.
I ain't gonna lie there. I ain't gonna lie there. What about you, Yusaike?
Oh my god, don't eat me. I'm not gonna taste good, leave me alone. Motherfucker, back the fuck off.
Oh my god.
Please don't eat me. That's my initial response. I'm sorry, this thing is scary as shit.
Alright. Looks like it's my turn to freaking put some light on this big beast. And by damn, I say big beast. Yes, it is a beast. First and foremost, Tyranitar is OU for a good reason. It has quite a bit of health. It has quite a bit of attack. It has quite a bit of defense. And it has a somewhat respectable special attack. The only thing it's not going to write home about is probably going to be its speed. That's about it. And honestly, I don't know why this motherfucker ain't Uber yet. This motherfucker can stand up to Ubers given the right situations. Holy fuck. So, given that situation, let's talk moves. Because this motherfucker definitely has tools. Yes, he has tools. But first off, the typing. 4x to fighting types, yes. Let me see a Hitmonchan come in this bitch. Yeah, Hitmonchan's gonna fuck its whole entire world up. What else? 2x to ground types, 2x to steel, 2x to water, 2x to grass. Let's see if we can... And 2x to bug. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. 2x to bug? That's crazy. Let's see if we can get some of them weaknesses out the way, shall we?
I missed 2x for steel.
I did say 2x to steel, actually.
Oh, sorry.
First off, upon freaking getting a Tyranitar, you can learn Thunder, Ice, and Fire Fang. Okay. Let's see what it covers. Thunder Fang, water types. Ice Fang, grass types. Fire types, grass types, bug types, steel types. So just a Fire Fang in general can pretty much knock down half its problems. And Ice Fang can get rid of another 2 problems. So honestly, that's not a bad option starting out. Of course, you got the Crunch and or Payback, depending on how you want to see it. Crunch being the better move. Stone Edge, which, yes, if it crits, you're fucked. I'll be honest. Earthquake still a popular move. And then it has a plethora of fucking TMs it can learn. When does a motherfucker get Dragon Claw, Toxic, Sunny Day, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Rain Dance, Smackdown, Thunder and Thunderbolt? It can learn Earthquake before its time. Yes, if you manage to have it. Flamethrower, Sandstorm, which it automatically comes with. Most of them will come with Sandstorm. Fire Blast, Rock Tomb. It has Aerial Ace. Wait a minute. With Aerial Ace, you stop all fighting types. What? Did I hear you correctly?
What is this awesomeness?
What is this awesomeness? You damn right. Give it Aerial Ace and the 4x weakness to fighting and the 2x to grass is just toss it out the motherfucking window. I ain't gonna lie to you there.
Again, how the hell is this thing not an Uber?
Yeah, it got Focus Blast. It can learn Focus Blast, Shadow Claw. Again, he can learn Payback before it's time. Stone Edge, Thunder Wave, Rock Slide, Dragon Tail for all you phasing little bastards out there. And it also can learn Surf. I don't know how the hell it can learn Surf, but it can learn Surf. What else do we have? It can learn, as an egg move, Outrage, Dragon Dance. Holy fuck. And it can also toss in rocks. That's right. This motherfucker can toss in rocks. Iron Head, Iron Tail, Iron Defense, Curse, Dragon Pulse. And with Black and White 2, you got Aqua Tail, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Foul Play. Hell yeah, Foul Play over Crunch every day of the week. And it can still learn Outrage with it. Superpower, Thunder Punch. Yeah, Thunder Punch. Psh. Then you got Focus Punching from 4th Gen, Shockwave on the 4th Gen, Water Pulse 4th Gen, Avalanche on 4th Gen, Nightmare. If you can imagine what a motherfucker to sleep, Nightmare the bitch. But I don't see why you would do that. Honestly, this motherfucker here has a move pool. All you have to do is see, what do I want to do with this motherfucker? Rank face, disruption, rank more face, Sir, talk to me here, please.
As you said before, it's a really powerful Pokemon, and it can really stand its ground against its weakest, or what it's strongly weak against.
Yikes.
This one's coming in strong.
What about you, Yusaike?
Sounds pretty awesome.
Awesome.
I would use it. I would use it a lot.
All right, Sora, talk to me here. Give me a rating.
I would honestly have to give it a 9, probably.
Talk to me about it.
Like as I stated earlier, it can stand its ground against probably one of the strongest Pokemon, and given in the right situation, and it can stand its ground against fighting types, which in itself is pretty fucking awesome.
Okay, Yusaike, talk to me.
I'm gonna give this thing a 9 too. This fucker looks like it could take down an Arceus.
Oh, that's mighty bit talk.
Hey, I took down one with a Houndoom. Fucking noobs and their Ubers.
Me, I'm going to be a little less generous. Not by much. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Now, 4X fighting is a bit daunting. Not impossible to overcome, but a little daunting. Also, honestly, there is a few that can out-muscle it. There's not many. Just a few, but the chosen few we see on a regular basis that can out-muscle this motherfucker. So, give or take, yeah, it can get out-muscled if given the wrong situation. But I think, honestly, he holds his own. He is one of the big daddies that need to be looked at very closely on seeing why the fuck is he not Uber yet? So, before we start closing this out, shiny or not shiny?
Kind of like the shiny on this one.
I don't know. Non-shiny seems a little bit more nostalgic. I kind of grew up with the non-shiny on this one. Shiny, I'm sorry, that pink underbelly, if it was a black or even a red underbelly, I could be a little bit more appreciative. But purple? Sorry, I'll keep my original on this one.
To each their own, I always say.
That's true. And we already know where Sora's going to go with this.
The tan's ugly.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I would have been worried if you had said something like, fuck, I don't even know a different color name for tan. I know there are some, but I would have been worried about him if he had said a different color name for tan.
Beige, maybe?
Beige. I would have been worried if he said, like, beige or some shit.
Alright. And that's our another session of Pokétalk. I am the Professor Raz.
I'm his assistant, Yusaikthewolf.
And I'm her assistant, SoraTenjou777.
And catch us again for another session. Peace, bitches.